What's going on, people? Welcome back to another huge, massive, gigantic, ginormous free course. Hell yeah. The free Adobe Premiere Pro course. We're back with it, an updated version. 1.2 million views. Let me actually have a look. I think it's 1.2 million views. Might be more. Let's have a look real quick. Blah, blah, blah. Most popular. 1.2 million views on the last Learn Everything About Adobe Premiere Pro. It's coming up to 3 years now. This video dropped in 2018. It's 2021. It's about time we release an updated version of the Adobe Premiere Pro Masterclass. And that's exactly what we've done. Down below in the description, you'll find time codes to each individual lesson. I believe we've got about 8 or 9 hours worth of content here, 100% for free. Use the time codes down below. And also, we have exercises where you can actually download files and follow along with the exercises step by step with the exact clips I'm using in the tutorial. Without further ado, let's get into Learn Everything About Adobe Premiere Pro. Massive tutorial. Enjoy, guys. It's going to be a big one. Let's start with a mini lesson and get into it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Adobe Premiere Pro Masterclass course. We are starting off the introduction section with a mini lesson. This right here is going to introduce us to the program, quick 5 minutes. But if you don't have the program, definitely go ahead and download it. If you don't have it, you can get it from adobe.com. Get the Creative Cloud. You can get it for $52 a month. But if you're a student or a teacher, you can get it for $19.99 a month. So a nice discount, a significant portion of you will be able to take advantage of if you're in school or university, whatever the case may be. If not, go ahead and get your normal subscription and let's load it up. Now, I have the program pinned to my taskbar because it's something I use a lot. If you don't, go ahead and search for it and load it up. But I'm just going to go ahead and click the Adobe Premiere Pro logo, and it will begin to load itself up onto my screen, and we can start our project and start building stuff up piece by piece. Now, when we load up, this is what it'll look like. I have previous projects that pop up down here because of the fact that I've obviously been using the program before. You might not, unless you've used it on your own, in which case, stuff will start to stack up here throughout the, progression that we do with this course. But go ahead and tap new project right here, and let's go ahead and call this the mini lesson. Mini lesson will do, and I'm just going to save that to my Premiere Pro Masterclass folder. I'm just going to go ahead and overwrite anything was there. I think there might have been a previous file or something like that. Anyways, for you that won't be a problem. Just go ahead and create that, and then let's go ahead and download the mini lesson video of me talking to the camera, which gives some instructions on what we're going to edit. You can get that from the resources. It will be clearly allocated that you can be able to download that. You'll be able to see that clearly on the side, and we can go ahead and download that file. Once you have that file, simply go ahead and drag it into our media section down here. You'll be able to see that it's ready to be dragged over because I'm hovering over and it says copy. Go ahead and release it, and it will copy itself down here. Now, we can double click it, and we can actually see that it is visible up here. We can grab the trackpad and drag it over, and we can hear myself start to talk. However, before we listen to what I got to say, we can actually just go ahead and drag it into this button down here, which will create a timeline. So we can actually see it loaded up properly in our editor. Drag it to this button, and it will create a brand new timeline out of this clip. So let's go ahead and listen to it. Let's hear what I say so we know what we're going to do for the edit. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Adobe Premiere Pro Masterclass course. We're jumping in. This is a mini lesson. I just want to get you guys warmed up a little bit. So real quick, go ahead and put some text up here that says yes if you're ready for the course. Hopefully we don't have any jokers who put no. Put the yes there. All right, now go ahead and take it away. What that just did is pretty much just warm you up a little bit. We've done a little something. Now let's crack on with the Adobe Premiere Pro Masterclass course. So, I'm sure you get it. It's just a fun little exercise for us to go ahead and edit some stuff there and also tidy this up a little bit. So, let's zoom in. Let's waste no time. I can see at the start that I don't start talking for a couple seconds. So, let's scroll in here to about here, and let's go ahead and press C and chop that down right there. And let's go ahead and delete this section here, and we can simply drag that over, and just like that, we have actually edited down that a little bit. Now, I also see that I introduced the course a little bit here, so I want to have a fade in. So what I can actually go ahead and do is I can come up here to Effect Controls, and I can actually go ahead and turn the opacity to 0, so you can't see me. Now, then I can turn a keyframe on, which means it tells the program that at the start we want the opacity to be 0. But say we now scroll over to here after I've done that sort of opening speech or whatever, and then we can actually bring this up to 100. So what we do here is we've now created a fade in, which we can go back to the beginning and go ahead and press spacebar to play, and you'll be able to see the fade in action. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Adobe Premiere Pro Masterclass course. And just like that, our video now fades in. So we can keep playing it until I talk about the text, and I'll show you guys how we go ahead and edit that text onto the screen with the next sort of command or whatever that I give. We're jumping in. This is a mini lesson. I just want to get you guys warmed up a little bit. So real quick, go ahead and put some text up here that says yes. So right when that spike happens, that's when I said yes, because you can see I said yes with a lot of passion. So let's go over here, and this will be a thing that continues throughout the course. I say a lot of stuff with a lot of passion. And let's go ahead and press T, which is the text tool. And just like that, you see that the cursor kind of changes. And we can actually go ahead and click up here and actually write the words yes. And just like that, it writes it. However, it's not looking too pretty. It's looking kind of ugly, to be honest. So let's go up here to the graphic tab, which controls everything text. And let's go over here to edit. Then let's go here and let's actually type in impact. Impact is a nice bold font, but if you don't have impact for some reason, just get another bold looking font. And let's go ahead and make it the maximum scale that it can go. Now, let's go ahead and come back to editing, and you see how we're on our text tool down here. Let's actually go ahead and press V, which jumps back to our normal selection tool, and we can actually go ahead and reposition this text. Also, drag out the sort of edges right here to make it a little bit even bigger, and actually just go ahead and put it right here where I sort of point to. Then, we can actually play our video and wait for the command to remove the text, or to extend it, whatever. Let's play. Yes, if you're ready for the course. Hopefully, we don't have any jokers who put no. Put the yes there. All right, now go ahead and take it away. So you see how I extended it because I needed to be extended a little bit. So extend it if it's a little too short, and then let's go ahead and press C again and chop it away because I said to get rid of it. So just when I wave my hand, it'll get rid of it now. Go ahead and take it away. What that just did is pretty much just warm you up a little bit. We've done a little something. Now let's crack on with the Adobe Premiere Pro Masterclass course. And just like that, guys, we can now come over here and go ahead and tap a keyframe again, and then come to the very end and go ahead and turn it to 0, which means that it will fade out now at the end. And then we can simply go ahead and press O, which adds an out point. Go ahead and come to the start. Press Control S, save what we've done. And now let's go ahead and just tap play and watch in full our brand new edit in our mini lesson. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Adobe Premiere Pro Masterclass course. We're jumping in. This is a mini lesson. I just want to get you guys warmed up a little bit. So real quick, go ahead and put some text up here that says yes if you're ready for the course. Hopefully, we don't have any jokers who put no. Put the yes there. All right, now go ahead and take it away. What that just did is pretty much just warm you up a little bit. We've done a little something. Now, let's crack on with the Adobe Premiere Pro Masterclass course. And just like that, guys, we've made a nice, clean little edit. Something kind of funny, right? I think that's kind of comical, me telling you guys just to put yes right there. So, something funny. We've built it. Press Control S, save that. We've built a little something. Now, let's get cracking with the rest of the course. Let's do it. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Adobe Premiere Masterclass course. We are jumping straight into the basics section, and we're going to be kicking it off with how to create a project. Very simple. In fact, it's definitely not hidden. They're not trying to hide it from us. They give it to us straight in our face right here. It says new project. Common sense will tell us to click new project. We go ahead and click it. When we click it, this window is going to pop up. I'm using a 2-screen setup, so if anything doesn't pop up straight away, it's unfortunately popped on my other window, which means I just have to drag it over. So bear with me a little bit there. And more or less, this is the window. This is the new project creation window. Location is obviously set to projects, right? Now that's just my own sort of generic projects folder that I've sort of built up because, at a certain point, you've got so many projects, you do need a specific folder for them. The name, very self-explanatory. We'll go ahead and start that. We'll call this sample project, or actually, you know what? New project number 1. New project number 1. I guess organization's pretty crucial right from the start. So we'll call this organization, we'll call this new project number 1 rather. And let's go ahead and browse. I'm actually going to take it out of my projects folder. I'm going to go ahead and bring it into my external hard drive because you can see that I'm starting to fill up my other hard drives. And I'm just going to go ahead and put it in my specific folder I've created for this course so we can stay organized the whole course. Adobe Premiere Pro Masterclass. I'm going to press select folder. Every project I now create for the rest of this course will go into my Adobe Premiere Pro Masterclass folder. Awesome. New project number 1. Real quick, let me just break some stuff down here. Overall, when I'm creating a new project, I leave everything how it is. Okay, we leave the Mercury playback engine right here. We leave the time code displayed, audio samples, DV. We leave all that stuff scratch disk wise as well. We leave everything here. More or less, this is gonna just use the same as the project folder. So all of your sort of various different files that aren't actually used, as you'll see, the project creates a whole bunch of sort of little info files and stuff that you don't even need to tend to yourself. But all of that stuff will be created in a separate folder in the exact folder where we're putting our project in. Hope that makes sense. Then you got the ingest settings, which are, again, untouched. So more or less, when you're creating a new project, the rule of thumb is go to name, put your name in, select your